Hey everybody. So I'm sure you've heard by now that they're going to be running this test the emergency broadcast system on October 4th, which is tomorrow. And there's been tons of videos out there about this, and tons of people saying all kinds of different stuff. I'm sure you've heard. Um, Personally, I'm not going to worry about it. It's I've heard all these people going to turn their phones off and this, that, and the next thing, and I'm not going to even worry about it. It comes through, I'll check it out, and whatever. I might just use my little 1980s quality tape recorder and record what it says. And I'm sure it's just gonna be like the tones, like we've all heard a million times. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. If there were a real emergency, turn to a whatever station and this that. It's a they put it out there. Everybody's talking about all this stuff because they put it out there. And I mean, not get me wrong, I don't trust the government for nothing because they lie about everything, as I've said in the past. But it's kind of in a way. I mean, this, they like fear. And they like to play the truth community, and they like to play people, and so they put that out there, and they just watch everybody scramble around and make videos about it and make a big deal about it. Oh my God, I'm gonna what kind of nefarious things are gonna be? And I'm sure you've heard all of the stories about frequencies and all kinds of other stuff about it, and what every possible nightmare scenario you can imagine has been said about this so far. And to me, it's just another fear thing. They're just trying to stir up, worry about something that's not nothing to worry about. These dates come and they go every time. How many times? Just a couple weeks. Week before last was September 23rd, which was another nothing burger. These dates are just nonsense, and they just get people all worked up over it. Look for the next date. Oh, we're all waiting for that next date. Now it's been October 4th. We're gonna test this thing, and all this frequencies. People are gonna be whatever, like the movies cellular or whatever, just all this stuff. And come on, if they're gonna do something like that, they're not gonna tell you. I mean, they're just gonna do it, and you won't be like surprise, and whatever happens. But I think they're gonna just test the system. I mean, I'm sure there's some more motive than just testing the system. I mean, they don't ever do nothing without some kind of reason behind it. But nefarious reasons like to activate something or something. I don't think so. I'm not gonna do nothing to my phone. I'm gonna just live my life and not be in fear of and worry about the next thing that's coming along with these people. It's constant with them. There's always after tomorrow nothing happens. There'll be the next date. Whatever it may be. October, when we got November, right? 11. We'll figure something out for that. The 11th and the 9th, that kind of thing. And it's on and on and on with this nonsense. And they love this stuff because it creates fear, and they feed on that fear. That's what these people are. They're whatever they are. They like that fear, and they want to. If they can't have people fear one thing, then then they'll come up with something else, get people riled about it, and they just laugh and mock, and they mock, and that's the way these things are. So, I've watched so many channels of people saying, "Oh, this is that. I'm gonna wrap my phone in foil and put it in the microwave," or just all this stuff. It's all kind of turn it off and all this other stuff. It's like it's really just dumb. Like I said, that they want to do something nefarious with it, then they're not gonna tell you they're doing it. I think to me it's like they want us to see how many people do turn it off, and how much effect they have on the truth community, and how much they can they drop these things, and the truth people just eat up all that kind of stuff, and we go after it. It's like the DEWs, with the fires and this and that, and I'm not saying that there's not nefarious things there either. The fires are pretty suspicious, but they put these things out there, and then people run with it, and they make they build up this big thing that's not, and it does it scares a bunch of people, and everybody that's and they sit back and they just feast on all that fear, then they love it. They don't never. When was the last time you heard them put out some happy? We're we're going to have a happy thing tomorrow. We're going to call everybody up and give them a happy wish. No, it's going to be emergency testing. But and really, we've had it before. They've done it, and we've all heard the emergency testing. So, and the only difference of this is they're going to send it over all devices, at the same time. Apparently, it's just going to come over your TV. It's going to come over your radios. It's going to come over your cell phones. It's going to come over, who knows what else. I mean, everything they can hook up to, I suppose. So what? So what? Let them do the little monkey test, whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna try to record it and just for make fun of it later on, because if something really happened, you think they're gonna tell us? They won't tell us nothing. Look at what happened there in those islands. Just recently, they have alarms and sirens and all kinds of stuff. And they said, no, let's not use those to let people know anything, because that'd be too smart thing to do. Wouldn't want them to be evacuated or nothing like that. Let them just they stay there. There's a lot of that. That whole thing is pretty funky. So if you haven't looked into that, there's a lot to it with that. I mean, I'm not saying it was a kind of a some kind of space thing or something that shot down. I'm not saying anything like that, but I mean, who'd say these people go around with a book of matches? You know what I mean? They're putting nothing past these people. They're not good people. They're not nice people. They're not. Our government is pretty terrible people. So but this when it comes to this emergency project thing, I don't think that there's anything to worry about. So, and I've waited to the last minute for this video. I've been just because I've seen so many things, and it's tomorrow. So, probably who's going to see this? Probably not very many people, but it's getting late here on the 3rd of October, and I figured I'd just make a quick video and put it out there, and if anybody's having last minute worries about it, and don't know what to do, I would say just don't do nothing. Don't worry about it. Just live your life and stop worrying about all these different dates that they put out there. Because like I said, after tomorrow there'll be another date that comes up that's going to be everybody talking about and worried about, and it's some kind of gematria to that date. All this gematria stuff, it means something to them. That they may encode their numbers into everything, but to us, to figure out in advance what their numbers and all that stuff mean and everything, we can see it afterwards. We can see that that was this number, it was a 33, it was 11, or the 9, and whatever. They after we see it, then it's right there. But trying to figure it out, there's stuff beforehand, this date and that number and this and adding, we figured nothing out because of that. That's just wasting, spinning your wheels, wasting time, and worried about stuff that you don't need to worry about. That's it's distractions is what it is. Whatever really going on, they distract you from that by this thing. It's like I heard in that place over in Europe, there's something going on over in not Europe itself, but in that country that we've spent a whole lot of money sending to for no real good reason, and I've heard that country is folding fast, and that they're gonna the people that are out there on the forefront of it, so to say, the young men and whatever are they're just going like this, that's what the word is out there, that they're just going to the red country, and they're just going dropping their stuff, and so they're in pretty dire straits over there with that thing. So, and I think it distracts from that story. They bring up this other story, and then they always keep you focused on something else. And we have so many problems here in this country, and how they've gotten people to spend or not say something about the money they sent over there to begin with. I don't even understand that. We have homeless people in this country, vets that aren't getting seen by physicians, and just everything else that's going on in this country. Then and they're sending that country, I think it's like $100 billion at this point. I mean, come on. At what point you've got to go, where's that money really going? Well, we know what's going on. It's a laundromat. Washes here and washes there and comes back and pockets here. So that's how that all works. So I never, I never bought into that in from the start. And on top of that, going and playing around with the, poking the, the bear kind of thing. Literally, that is just a dumb idea. It really is. I don't see the purpose of that at all whatsoever. Um, that just ends badly in any way, shape, or form that I see. I mean, I have nothing against those people for one, at all. I mean, they're they're pretty much the same as we are. They're not anything to be afraid of or anything like that. There's no reason to be doing all of this nonsense and fighting a proxy against them like that and spend all this money and causing them to spend their treasure and lives and all that stuff too over this dump over there that's the laundromat that we're giving all the money to. I mean, this guy that's running our country right now, or not running, but the guy that's in the head of our country right now is a sorry individual for sure. But what are you gonna do? There's not, they appointed to it, so that's what it is. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick update about that. These things. I have a whole pile of these things. I mean, literally, I have like 100 of them. So there ain't, if it fries this one, that fries that one, or this one, that one, or whatever. If they're doing a little test something like that, whatever. I have another one, another one, another one, another one, and so there's nothing to worry about. So don't worry about it. Don't let the fear of these things get into your head, and don't let them, don't spend a minute thinking about it. It distracts you from what you really need to be doing. That's what it boils down to. Is another distraction from working on yourself, working on your own things. It's outside distractions that are all around us. They put into us all the time. That's keeps you from doing the real work you need to do, which is to be bettering yourself and having and doing good things for other people and things like that. So instead of worrying about all this nonsense that just you can't do anything about anyway. So there's no point in worrying about stuff you can't change. The Serenity Prayer, I'm sure all of you have heard it. So say it a couple times in your head. So all right, that's all I'm gonna say for now. And everybody have a good night and sleep tight and don't worry about tomorrow. It'll be another day, and after that, it'll be another day after that. So, all right, thanks everybody. Have a good one. Bye.